monthly manicures. However, I'm a bit late posting my Mani and Lola box, so I thought I would give you a quick show of it now. If you ordered this before the 10th of the month, you will receive this month's box. This was obviously June's box, so you won't get this one. But if you order before the 10th of July, you will receive July's box. If you order after the 10th of July, you won't receive a box until August. So just to be aware. Mani and Lola is a nail polish subscription box run by the Nail Polish Direct website here in the UK. I have heard recently that they are starting to ship worldwide, so if you go onto their website, which I will link down below in the description box, you can have a look to see if they will ship to your country. Teeth and Nicola. But yeah, I really love this box and I cannot wait for July's box. So yeah, let's quickly get into it. It is £22.95 a month, so it is one of the more pricier subscriptions, but the nail polishes that you receive are obviously worth more than that. So inside you get your little information card. So the first thing in the box was this. This is a foot file by Nail Polish Direct. A little bit of a confession. I don't like feet. I don't like feet. That's one of the reasons why I don't like summer, is because people's feet are out for me to see. So yeah, but I really should take care of my feet more often. I take care of my my skin and my nails and my hands, but I don't take care of my feet. My feet is the last place I take care of. So I don't know whether I will actually end up using this or not. It's a pretty decent one. It seems to have one really rough side and then one that looks a little bit softer. So yeah, I'm sure it's a good foot file. However, I need to do this more often. Okay, the next item is an Essie item, and this is an apricot cuticle oil for nourishing and softening. So I love using a cuticle oil, and I'm currently using a different one by a brand not very well known. So yeah, this looks really nice. And the recommended retail price for this is £10.95. The next item is the Orly product in the box, which prompted that discount code, and this is Orly White Tips. So this is for when you're doing a French manicure. So this is for your French manicure tips. I must admit, I don't do French manicures very often. I find them very difficult to do. Well, not difficult, but just too much faff. But this is worth £11.50. It's quite a big bottle, and I will show you the brush because that's what I like to do. So the brush is nice and flat, nice and wide, not too long, so it should be really good. I do use French manicure guides when I do a French tip manicure, so yeah, it should be really good. And I have that on my wheel here, so it is this one. This did take 2 coats, but it's quite opaque, so yeah, should be really nice. Might need a third coat to make it completely opaque, but whites generally do need 3 coats. The next item is a C&D polish, and this is in the shade Offbeat. This nail polish is worth £10.95, and the brush on this, again, nice and flat and quite wide. So I've never owned C&D nail polish before, so that's one thing I do like about the Mani and Lola box, it is allowing me to receive nail polishes that I've never been introduced to before, so that's really nice. And on the swatch wheel, it is this one, so it's a real nice, I would say like a pinky type of red. So yeah. The next one I was really excited to get, but kind of surprised too. So this is Zoya's Shelby. And I thought this must be a tiny bottle. This must be like a sample bottle, but it isn't. This is a full size. And this is worth £11.70. I always thought that these bottles were bigger. I don't know why. When I was swatching this, I wasn't too impressed. The brush is kind of thin and really long, so not my favourite type of brush applicator. And when I was swatching it, you had to keep going over it and over it and over it, so I wasn't too impressed. That does create more of a streaky nail polish, so it is this pink one here. It is a beautiful colour, not a colour that I generally tend to wear on my nails. I mean, it suits my top, but it's not something that I gravitate towards for my nails, so I'm a little disappointed that in the shade, not just for personal reasons, but I am kind of disappointed on the brush as well. I thought it would have had a much better brush because Zoya's are quite expensive, so I'm kind of glad. I've always wanted to buy a Zoya nail polish. It's been on my sort of wish list to buy a Zoya. Now that I have one and I've found out what the brush tip is actually like, I'm not so interested about buying them anymore. So if I get another one in my Mani and Lola box again, I'd be happy to receive it, but I won't be purchasing them on my own, if you know what I mean. So that is that one. And the final product in the box is another CND product, and this is a base coat or a top coat, and this is worth £10.95. So I don't own that many top coats, so it was really nice to receive one in my box. It is just in a black thing. The brush on this, again, much better, thicker, wider and a little bit longer, so that your application of your top coat isn't going to smudge or ruin your nail polish underneath. So yeah, can't wait to try this one. So that was the Mani and Lola box for June. Really happy with that. So let's get on to my monthly manicures. So I have them all in this basket here. I have my nail care and everything over here. One of the things I do want to say is I got a duo kit from Sally Hansen. This is the top coat and this is the nail polish colour. So this is the Miracle Gel top coat, and the brushes on these are really thick and nice. Quite short, quite flat but wide. So I really liked this gel polish, this top coat. Really like that. So I'm going to be using that more often for my top coat. However, the shade that I picked, and there were a couple of shades, I must admit, so but the shade I picked was Shimmer Me Timbers, and it is a white base, an off-white base, and it has like pink, sort of pinky blue sort of shimmers in it, very micro kind of shimmers in there, and I was thinking this is going to look really nice and frosty on my nails. That shimmer does not portray on your nails. It just looks like a white nail polish on your nails. I was so disheartened by this. The shimmers in it just didn't come off. So I was really disheartened with this one, so I'm probably going to use this maybe as an accent or something like that, but this is not for me a full nail manicure. I wasn't very happy with it, unfortunately. So that is Shimmer Me Timbers by Sally Hansen. The next two nail polishes, because you know I like to wear them in pairs, I was very pleased with, and of course, how could you not be? These are by Nails Inc. and the right way now, Nicola. And these are the Unicorn Duo. So I was recently sent these by a good friend of mine. We were having a chat, and she happened to mention that she had these and she wasn't going to use them, and I was like, I would. So she kindly sent them to me. So we have Rainbow Wishes, which is a blue, like shifting purple kind of colour. And then we have this kind of pink shifting gold Dream Dust. So these two nail polishes, they're just so gorgeous. I absolutely love them. The brushes on these,
I'll only show you one because they're both the same.
they're nice and long but flat and wide. So really good application. The wear time on these is about 3 to 4 days. This Dream Dust wears longer than the Rainbow Wishes, but that's because this one is more of a glittery one, so the glitter helps to solidify the nail polish, so it stops it from chipping so easily. Rainbow Wishes did chip a little sooner than Dream Dust, but yeah, I wore those on my nails. So Dream Dust and Rainbow Wishes by Nails Inc. The next nail manicure I wore, I have an empty. So this is my L'Oreal Colour Riche nail polish in the shade Crystallissime. And I have been using this as a topper on many cream nail polishes, and it had a beautiful like iridescent pearlescent kind of shimmer to it. So it was a clear base, but it had like pinky blue green kind of iridescent shift to it. It was really pretty, and I am saddened that I used it all up, but kind of glad as well because this is my first nail polish empty. So that was that one, and I wore it over this mini Ciate, and this is in the shade Pepperminty. It's a gorgeous like cream, gorgeous mint green colour, and it is a I think England might have just scored. My husband scared the crap out of me. So yeah, this is just a mint green and it is really nice. The brushes on these little ones, unlike most minis, the brush on these are quite decent. So it might be quite a thin brush, but it's quite a flat brush too. So they do apply really nicely, and I've really enjoyed using this colour. So that is Pepperminty by Ciate. The next two nail polishes that I wore together, you may recognise this from last month's Mani and Lola box. So this was from May's Mani and Lola. So this is Jessica nail polish in the shade Boho Babes, and I really loved this shade. It's absolutely perfect for the summer. So the brush is again quite long and thin, but the application of this was still so nice. Took 2 coats to become completely opaque, and yeah, I really love this on my nails for summer. So that is Boho Babes by Jessica. And then I did a little bit of nail art on the edges and just brushed a little bit of this gold glitter by Tanya Burr onto the ends This one is in the shade Glitter Frosting. This came out Tanya Burr's advent calendar for 2017. I wasn't too impressed by that advent calendar, I must admit. But I brushed a little bit of this onto the ends of the nails and I really enjoyed that manicure. So that is Boho Babes by Jessica and Glitter Frosting by Tanya Burr. And the final nail polish manicure that I wore for the month of June was actually my favourite. I did a little bit of nail art, guys, and I really enjoyed it. And I used Avon nail polishes. So these are two Avon True Colour Nailwear Pro Plus nail enamels. And we have this grey one in Innocence and the yellow one in Lemon. So I absolutely love yellow and grey together. I think it's very geometric and very like funky and cool. I really love yellows and greys together. And yes, I did a little bit of nail art with these, which I really enjoyed doing. I'll show you the brush on these. So again, quite a long brush, but quite flat, not too wide, but still the application on these is really nice. The grey one applied so much more opaque this was almost a one coater. The grey one, because it was such a good colour on that first coat. I did go in with a second coat, but it really didn't really need it. I just wanted to put a second coat on just to be sure. But the yellows are well known for being really difficult, like whites, for getting opaque. So I did need at least 2 coats on the yellows, but because I was doing, I really should have done 3 coats of the yellow, but because I was doing nail art with it, I got away with 2 coats, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, absolutely loved these two together. So these were Avon True Colour nail polishes in Innocence and Lemon. And that is it, guys. That is what I wore on my nails in the month of June. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when my next video goes up. I promise it won't be so late next time. And I will see you in the next one.